Hello and welcome again for round 2 today's stream. My name is Steve, and today we're going to transition to an actual face, just like that. As you see it on the screen today, we learned how to hit the go live button. And since it's nap time stream, we're actually going to try to see if we can do a little streaming while we are getting our tornado warnings and watches. Or no, tornado watch. We do not want a warning. And with that all being done out there in this stupid weather, this is what I got. Yeah, nothing too exciting, except for the title. Today is going to be about Shadow Shield, and we're going to try the best we can to try to explain that. So, what is Shadow Shield? What we're going to do, I don't know why I keep getting signed out of this stuff. So, let me just sign this up quick. Yeah, I know. Sign in with Ethereum. We're going to use my QR code. We're going to scan that like that. Agree. Successful. Confirm. And we should be good to go. All right. Now, what is Shadow Shield? Maybe you have been curious. And I'm trying to listen in close to a Twitter space, an X space, because I know Piggy Boss and Piggy Coin are going to be announcing some stuff, and that's where they're actually going to be doing all that stuff. So, we'll see how it goes. All right, so what is Shadow Shield? Oh, I got to... See, I'm not good at this. Transition there. Here we go. Get this closer so we can actually see what's going on. Okay. 1 second. Nope. We're right. Did not want to cough into the microphone. Okay, what is Shadow Shield? Who knows what Shadow Shield is? It's actually AI. And what it's actually doing, so if you look at the scan, and I bring this up because I saw something in Telegram that was really bugging me. I mean, huge bugging. So if you look over here, these are your basic scans. And if you were to go copy the address and go to scan the contract, paste it, you have your all access because you can only do it with all access. Shadow Shield, Quick Intel was first scanned on 11/17/2023 at 11:22 p.m. Central Standard Time. Quick Intel's Shadow Shield detected a total of 0 potential malicious code. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, well, obviously Quick Intel is going to do that because blah, 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 blah. No, it's just a matter of the AI. And for another example, we'll go to like Piggy Coin. Okay, if you go to Piggy Coin, they have things going on. There's 4 audits, with that being a total from all the different scans. If you were to scan Piggy Coin, you're going to see something on there as well. Maybe. Here we go. So Piggy Coin has 2 warnings. We've already discussed that if you've been on some of my streams. You have 3 cautions. But when you look at their shadow shield, you got a 1% hidden mint and a 1% delayed honeypot, which is giving you a total chance of, there's only a 2% chance of any kind of danger. Now, obviously, there's always danger, but that's where you have to do your own research. And I'm going to bring this up because, actually, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to because I can't share it on my phone. If you joined Telegram, let's see what we got. There was somebody in there that brought out a contract. This one right here. I'm going to go with zero X, and here is a contract 056 8, nope, 877, no, okay, I'm gonna try this again. 0 5 6 8 7 8 8 7 A, there we go, Andy right there, half Andy. And when you look at this, hey, weird. This is the post they had in there. I'm not going to quote them because it sounded sketchy. Why it's showing scam risk on half Andy. Contract is renounced. Liquidity pool burned. Dex tool updated. Contract address. And then they have the audacity to say, kindly remove the scam risk signs. They scared investors. Well, what is it supposed to do? Now, I could be wrong. I'm 100% behind the imperfect human beings, and Shadow Shield could be wrong. But I'm looking at something that's kind of intriguing here. Okay, let's look at this real quick. There is a market cap 10K. There's liquidity of 10K. Meaning, if I understand this correctly, I was told that when they're about the same amount, they're right back to where I started. So I'm going to copy this because this is on Ethereum. And I'm going to go to Quick Intel. And I'm going to scan this. Paste it with the Ethereum blockchain. All access. And this is what it's telling me for Shadow Shield. If you go to the basic stuff, you see the 8106, same exact contract. You see half Andy. You see, oh, weird, a max tax of 100%. They have a max wallet of 100%. Tell me why they would need that. They have a liquidity that's burnt, 100% of it. Market cap, they have zero tax, they have zero sales, they have no transfer fees. It was only made 14 hours ago. It was scanned 4/26, which was today, 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning. First, someone saw this and decided to scan it. There's a 61% chance that there is a scam code in there. Now, I get it. There are certain things that might not exactly be correct. I have scanned things that have not been correct. But come on. So let's do our own research. Let's just do that. If you're looking at these, there's not one warning. If you look real close, can I? Right there. there's zero warnings, but there is a caution. So we're going to look at that caution, which we're right here. This is what Shadow Shield picks up. This is AI. This is not my understanding of it, because I paid for the extra to see this. Quick Intel AI explanation of the code. This code is telling the smart contract to send all of the money in the contract to a specific address. This is where the could be used maliciously if the person who controls the contract sends all the money to their own address. Why would you even need that code in there? And this was just made 14 hours ago. So unless there is a Twitter or an X account or a Telegram group or a website, and there has been huge discussion of why there would be something like this in there, I don't understand why they would need that. I'm serious. I don't understand why and then they say up here in Telegram that there is, for whatever reason, they need to have that removed because it's scaring away investors. Yeah, that would scare me too. Like, why would you even need that kind of access? I don't know. So yeah, and we can let that load up and we can check out what that's going to do. And we'll copy this. And we can do. Give me 1 second. Oh, I'm already there. Maybe. Meme coin season's all going about. I think I just need to switch this over real quick. And if I understand this correctly, I like to say that a lot. If I understand this correctly, not really sure why. Not that one. I need paste and go. Yes. Just need to get out of this real quick. I don't think I need that. Paste it there. And I'm going to do another one right. Boom. Paste. We're going to do another one. Boom. Paste. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're getting out of there. So we're going to do this again because this is where it bugs me a lot. And let's just make sure that you can hear me. I kind of like the setup. I need to finish my coffee and understand what AI is. Now, I don't exactly get why. Okay, maybe I can do it this way. I'm going to open another window. I have Chat GPT, I think. Ooh, I cannot share that screen because that's... Oh. Ninja would not be happy with that. Don't worry, I'm not. Just so you know. Of course. Of course. I am. Okay, apparently I can't do that. Whatever. That's fine. I didn't want to do it anyway. Okay, here we go. So, this right here, if you look at this screen, I think I want to get out of this. I have a mouse and then I have my trackpad. And trackpad helps me a little easier when I need to zoom in on this. Okay, here we go. You see this right here? This code is telling the smart contract to send a certain amount of tokens for a specific address from a specific address to another address. This code can be used maliciously if the person who sent the message, called tax wallets, is not authorized to send tokens from the specific address. Again, why is there needing to be a attack, something like that? Better yet, I got a better question for you. Why, if someone is using attacks, why do you have to make the max tax 100%? I understand there are some like, ooh, I'll go into another project. I'm going to save you because I'm going to come back to you. Andy, half Andy. I know TGT, True Gold Token. And if you're interested in that, we can check that out as well. But not to get too sidetracked there. Quick intel, refresh it. We're going to go to this contract. Ooh, that must be a glitch. Boom. Maybe. Okay. B&B. We're going to check out this because if I understand this right here, it can tell you what you're allowed to do. Now, right here, it tells you your max wallet. I can see why you would want a max wallet. TGT, True Gold Token, gives you a max wallet of their holding token of 1% because that's fair. You can't just have them all in one. If you want 2 different wallets or 3 different wallets, yes, I can totally see why they would want that amount of tokens in different wallets. Like me, if I could afford 1 million tokens, I would put one in there for my wife. I would put one for my kids, each one of them. That's 4 by themselves. Then me. But there's no way I could afford all that. When you look at their scan, you can update the taxes and fees. But here's the thing I liked about it. Nope, that wasn't it. I think it was warning. Here we go. They can update the max wallet. And if I understood this correctly, their max wallet right here. I had the explanation in there before. This code is part of a smart contract that keeps track of how many tokens a person have. The specific example has extra code that is not normally part of the RC20 standard contract. Modifications of this default code can be used maliciously. But this is where I was at. No, you go down. Total fees cannot be higher than 8% buys and 16% sells. Why does somebody have a limit on 16% sales? That's the business or the company or the dev team's discretion. They can keep that the way they want for whatever reason to make sure they have enough stuff or wallets or amount for this certain bill or this bill or that, whatever the case is. But if you were to do that with another token, let's say half Andy, and you were to run that through Quick Intel, and you scan that, and you find out, really bad timing with that. Okay. You find out that their max tax is 100%. Tell me why you would need that. Tell me why you would need a max tax of 100. That could only, to my understanding, and why that would make me run away, is because you plan on using it maliciously. And according to this right here, this says you can take all the money out of the contract. So when this says Shadow Shield, it's 61% because there's a scam code, there's a hidden mint code, and there's a delayed honeypot code in there. I think you should be higher than 61%, especially when you see something like this. Look at this chart. This is nuts. Whatever. Bunch of baloney, that's what that is. But, I cut you off the screen. Okay, let me do that. Better? There. That's Shadow Shield. And let's just make it very clear when a couple of these things. Here's PiggyCoin. If you haven't checked out PiggyCoin, they have a couple announcements coming up. I haven't had a chance to look at it because I only had a small window to do the nap time stream. Okay, so what is Shadow Shield? I have some cool news for you. By the way, I stole your picture from my thumbnail. I hope that was okay. If I am so grateful to have someone from the team to actually watch my streams. No more FOMO, fueled losses. Make informed crypto decisions with Shadow Shield. So if you haven't figured out what Shadow Shield is, this is going to be your explanation for Shadow Shield. Scanner feature. Ever feel like you're playing Russian roulette, or it's Russian roulette? Ever feel like you're playing roulette with your crypto? Yes, I actually have. Investing mindlessly into crypto projects is risky and not a game you want to play. I'm going to zoom this in a little bit. There we go. In the volatile world of cryptocurrency, a network of scammers lurk, ready to strike on those lurked by dreams of easy wealth and vanish with your hard-earned money. Side note, yeah, cryptocurrency, you see the news, you see these updates of someone who bought in SHIB for $100, then it hit an all-time high, that person is a millionaire. That doesn't happen often. All you're doing is hearing the news of it. And it's not about that. It's not about playing the gamble. It's an investment. And sure, we get caught up in some of that stuff. Even when I buy into something like, I think I did SHIB. Yeah, I bought in SHIB, and it wasn't so much as I wanted to make $1 million off of it. But when you see smaller things like Bone, like they're going to be using that token for the gas fees on Shibarium, I did. I bought some of that because I thought it was going to go a lot higher. But I was wrong. Sadly, that gets you into the feelers of wanting to get in there. Oh, here we go. We got some more people. LDA, hey buddy. Kyle, hello. I thought I made Kyle the moderator. Well, I'll have to fix that. So anyway, Shadow Shield. But what if you had a way to see the unseen, to see the vulnerabilities in a smart contract that are often hidden or easily overlooked? Because when you look into a contract like this, and you actually go into the contract, unless you do it all day long, like Ninja. Ninja was one who worked in the Web 2.0. He knows the code, he knows the contract. You can easily go into not the pictures we see, but the zeros and ones, and he would probably understand that. Even when it came to beta, when there was something wrong, he would tell me to go to this, click on this button, go to inspect, and it would tell you what's going on. And it was like a Russian language for me. I didn't know. But yet he can look at that and say, oh, I know what's going on now. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I had no idea. But look at all this stuff. Can you seriously? And I do have a course that I was able to take to walk through this, but it takes so much time, and Ninja has done this for years, so he understands that. Yeah, I don't even know, like, modifier only owner and function. Like, I understand a function. A function is a step in the contract that makes the smart contract do something. It's a function. It makes it like a sale tax or a buy tax. Kyle better be good. Kyle better be safe. Kyle, if you haven't already, you are like actually all of Missouri or Tennessee, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, every single one of the, I think they said Corn Belt states is like in tornado mode. And like they're saying these things can spark anywhere. So I really hope you can stay safe, man. One of his 37 profiles. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Maybe this Kyle is not, because I gave him a wrench. Maybe this is a fake. Ooh. Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but I just shook my Dr. Pepper. Okay. Excuse me. So, if you look at this stuff, it's kind of hard. So, whoop, not that one. Nope, not that one. This one. I should probably close some of these. There you go, before my computer decides to blow up. So, back to Shadow Shield. But what if you had a way to see the unseen and to see the vulnerabilities in the smart contract that are often hidden and easily overlooked? The stuff scammers don't want you to see. Well, now you can. Introducing Shadow Shield. What is Shadow Shield? Well, this right here. This button. You have your scan, you have your tools. Shadow Shield. It's right there. Let's see their definition of it. Shadow Shield is Quick Intel's anti-scam solution for you to use to protect your crypto. Think of it like an X-ray for smart contracts. It detects hidden vulnerabilities in the smart contract that may not be visible to the naked eye. And I believe it, because this stupid token and whoever they thought as devs came in half Andy was in Telegram saying, hey, by the way, this is saying that I have a scam code in my, can you politely remove it, please? Because we're losing investors. Well, we just learned that it was not true. You just made the contract 15 hours ago, and now you're saying that you're losing investors because there's a hidden scam code. Well, this right here made me look deeper into it. And because of that, look what it's telling me. Not only does this give me a red flag that you can tax the token 100%, but this says that the code is telling the smart contract to send all of the money in the contract to a specific address. Why would you need to do that? But thank you very much for using your manners and being polite. It is the real Kyle. I have it on good authority. Okay, I believe you. Kyle, I believe you. You're real. Allegedly. Okay, back to Shadow Shield. So how does it work? Excuse me. How does Shadow Shield work? That's a question. Let's read this. Shadow Shield leverages artificial intelligence to analyze over 500,000 smart contracts. I don't even know how to say that word. Meticulously? Okay. Can we get like a dumbfounded version for me to read? Dissecting their code and identifying red flags that hint at potential scams. Yeah, I believe it because you're using big words like that. This vast data pool fuels our AI to discern patterns and abnormalities that often characterize fraudulent contracts. Shadow Shield then predicts the likelihood of a smart contract being a scam. No hidden scams, no more lost crypto. Boom. Here's the example of the contract. Tesla AI was first scanned December 14th, 2023. Does this sound familiar? Originally launched in beta in May 2023. You may know this as AI Confidence Tool, but not only have we changed the name, we have revamped it. Yeah, I do remember that. That was it was great to have it. You see the hidden mint forecasting right here. This was the old, this is the new. So that's all I got. And it's been it's been great. It really has. It has been great. Instead of just one indicator that tells you the probability of it being a scam, now you have 4. Scam code, hidden mint, delayed honeypot, and the total probability. How Shadow Shield protects you. Real-time scan detection. Instantly receives a red flag or a green light on any smart contract you encounter, ensuring you only interact with the secure and legitimate projects. Okay, in-depth analysis. Investigate thoroughly with detailed reports that break down the potential risk associated with each contract, providing you with the knowledge to make informed choices. Constant vigilance. Crypto never sleeps. Yes, that is true. So neither does Shadow Shield. Its AI engine continuously monitors the ever-changing landscape of smart contracts, proactively identifying new scams and updating its database to keep you ahead of the curve. Who is it for? Me, because I don't know anything about it. That is smart contracts and Solidity and all that. Shadow Shield is a game changer for smart contract security. Whether you are a developer, investor, or a user of smart contracts, Shadow Shield is a tool you cannot afford to overlook. And it's true. I think I've already done this. It was actually a video I was going to make. I marked down all the things I was going to buy without using Shadow Shield, just by trying to glance at what Solidity I didn't have knowledge of, and I used paper money. And I think I was 5 for 5 for scams. Because I thought it was good, because I thought it was going to, a good project. They had the website and all the pictures and all the chit chat, and 5 for 5, I failed like big time. It's not baseball terms if I did great. It's 5 for 5. I hit every single scam. So with Shadow Shield, you have you have 2 different ways to buy it. You can buy the token, or you can buy the subscription version. So how to access, then this kind of covers it. Shadow Shield is included with Quick Intel's All Access tier. If you are already an All Access member, go to the scanner and click on Shadow Shield tab for the scan results. Not a member yet? See what other benefits are available in Quick Intel All Access tier. With Shadow Shield in your pocket, you can navigate the cryptoverse with confidence, knowing that your investments are shielded from the lurking shadows of scams using the watchful AI protection. Shadow Shield. If you haven't checked it out, you really should, because it has been a lifesaver. Okay, here we go. What kind of... gosh, that just bugs me. Be careful with that. I'm not saying that you should buy it or you shouldn't buy it, but at the same time, I wouldn't expect anything less from people who do that. So let's do that. I'm going to just check out another contract. I could easily go to... I wish there was another contract. I don't keep up with Telegram. It just happened to be there when I was checking it out, and someone was actually politely asking for the audits and stuff to be removed. And you got some thick skin, Ninja. When you have to hear all that stuff from other people. So let's go to live new pairings. And let's go to, here we go. move. That moves. Looks like already went down. This has 24 holders and it's already at $8 million for a market cap. Isn't that crazy? Wow. No, let's just check that out. There are 3 audits. Remember, this is the free version. The free version is for anybody on DEX tools, and I believe DEX Screener officially for Ethereum, other ones, I can't remember. But if you use that contract and we scan it in here, look how fast this is. This is awesome. Wow. There was a buy for $778. I'm going to take credit for that one. Okay. Hey, Crypto John, first. Yep, that's true. You said you were first and you got it. Did he say it's a lifesaver? No, we're not going to do that. No. That was all. Those are for the Friday stream at LDA's party. I bet you we could get him to crack that code, though. Get him to crack so hard that he has to put it on mute. Okay, here we go. This is dot moves. This was created 2 weeks ago. As you can see. Same contract right here. 4, F as in Frank, A as in Alpha, 9. Right? 4FA9. Yes, it is. No liquidity locked. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I wouldn't trust it because I don't know anything about this guy. DEX tools, DEX screeners, and Gecko terminal. Those are the 3 that are popped in on the chat that you can find quick intel. Isn't that great? You know, there was a project that that was supposed to be a crypto scanner. And if I remember this correctly from my memory, that you didn't want to join and be on the DEX tool, and you didn't want to be there to help them out because you were competition. If I remember this correctly, that was a bad decision that these devs said you should not have to worry about that. We're going to make our own thing. We're not going to want to be any part of that kind of stuff. Baloney. Ugh. Seriously, like everything that Ninja Dev has done is like the complete opposite of what some other dev team has said don't do. Don't be on DEX tools because you're not going to be partners with them. They're going to see you as the enemy. Well, I'm sorry, but I saw Go Plus on there. I saw Token Sniffer on there, and look what you're on there now. Yeah, Quick Intel's on there now. Then you can't do DEX Screener because they're a bigger project and they have charts on there, and you don't want to be like, and boom, right there too. CoinGecko being the newest one. Okay. Can you tell I'm a little sensitive about that? Gosh, dumb. Okay, we'll go back. And we're back to the charts. Okay, let's catch up with some chats. We will do that on my... Oh, there we go. See, LVA's got it covered. Shush. Should we take advantage of this stream and name it the scanner he's talking about? Advantage. Weird autocorrect. That is very strange autocorrect. I think that's that. I think you have to clear your cookies on your text. But that is, yeah, I'm gonna say it. It's Advantage. You know why? Because there was a lot of money invested in that, and I believe. Don't get me wrong. Back to this personal station here. So don't get me wrong. I'm going to say this nicely because it's nap time and I don't want to wake anybody up. But I like Just Moonshot because when he talked about things, he had a good passion about it. And when he showed some coding stuff, I believed it. He looked like a whiz when it came to that stuff. But then he crossed the line of nobody's ideas are better than mine. I am solely focused on what is the best, and this is how it's going to be done, and this is what's going to be. I even give him credit for giving Max another chance because I believe everybody's willing to get a second chance. But that was after Saitama, the Vegas, and I still had like, okay, maybe Max did do something right, and I didn't agree with it, but I trusted it. It's exactly why I bought my 3D printer. Him and Ajax were the ones who convinced me to get it. And I like that. I mean, as you saw in my last stream, it helped me a lot. But the fact that he has just the cinder blocks of not being humble, ugh. Okay, we're gonna go back to the screen now that woosah. Okay, back to this weird autocorrect. Actually, Gecko Terminal was before Dex Screener, but after Dex Tools. Was it? I don't know. Maybe you're right. You probably are right. Okay, so back to this. I know we were kind of sidetracked on this. It is a touchy subject, and I hate the fact because you know what I like that they haven't done yet? Quick Intel, that is. They haven't made an NFT. They haven't made an NFT. The first one that I missed out on, which I was supposed to get something out of. The second one I ended up buying, thinking that was going to be something spectacular. And then the third one I bought again because they were going to give me all access, and I ended up selling that. I actually got my money back for that one. That was stupid. It's okay, Camo. I only took several $100,000 loss on that. Oh my gosh, that's nowhere like near what I've lost on that. Like that, you're rich. That's what. Oh, not anymore. It is. It's sad. Like I could spend a whole stream, and I would love to put that on the thumbnail of like I probably do that to Saitama too. Like if you put Saitama on there, put a Vegas logo on there, I bet you there would be so many people willing just to vent about that because it's still sensitive. And even that guy, Russ, is still doing projects like that VZZN token that I've talked about before. It unlocks on the 15th of May. I'm watching that closely because there are some people who are furious about it because they just disappeared. And yet again, another one. And I bet you I can do the same thing for Advantis. And the difference between that is that this project, Quick Intel, has done remarkable things, and this being one of them. If you look at this, there are 3 warnings: locked liquidity or burned, no, potential hit owner, can mints. What does Shadow Shield say it is? It's only 3%, it's only 3%, it's only 2%. But what does that mean? Well, that's when you have to do that stuff, and you got to go explain this stuff. This code is part of a smart contract that keeps track of how many tokens people have. This specific example has extra code that is not normally part of the ERC token standard. Modifications of the default code can be malicious. But I have a token that says that, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. I just don't like the fact that you can mint. This code is a part of smart. Okay, same thing. But that doesn't change the fact right here. It's renounced. Nope. Does that mean it's a bad thing? No. Okay. I have 20 something of their entities for sale. Offers 0. Can you believe that? I betcha. Here we go. I'm not saying that this is going to be worth it, or even remotely close to that, but you get your own wrench. Okay, dang, that's 20. That's a lot. Yikes. 10K a pop, right, John? What were those? Those are like $300 a piece, right? Bunch of lies. That's what that is. Just a bunch of lies. Okay, sidetrack. You can get me so quickly distracted off that. My watch just asked me, reflect on your feelings right now. I don't want to. Okay. Yeah, John has a wrench. Okay, this is what the AI is explaining. Oh my gosh, why do you have to make it so long? I don't even know what that means. Can't even read all that. Ninja, can you help? Because it's not letting me scroll. If we can like scroll within this window, that'd be cool. This function creates a certain number of tokens and assigns them to an account. Why would you want someone to have extra tokens? It sounds like a hidden mint to me. I would love to know what's your, if you're in Shadow. I don't know how many of you still do the DeFi plays, because meme season is going to be around the corner. But what's your total here? Like, if it has 3% for a scam code, I'm not touching it. If it has 3, 2, if it has a total of 8, I'm not touching it. There's been where it's like 60, where I'm like, nope, not even close. But I think Ninja said like there's a 90%. If it's like 90%, it's almost 100%. But then again, it really depends on the risk you're willing to play. Kind of like the Russian roulette type thing he was talking about. Verify, not verified. Top holders. Hey, whatever happened to that other tool? Right there. Similar contracts. Exact contracts. Nothing. I just love Shadow Shield. It does all the work for me. It's great. Okay, sorry. We gotta catch up. The ability to mint isn't necessarily always bad. The current Quick Intel contract has the ability to mint function. Well, that's because it's integrated with the Arbitrum blockchain, so that way they're able to bridge from that contract to that, and they can mint those out, and then they actually destroy those other ones, I think. I believe it has to be able to mint if you move between chains. Yes, okay, John, you're right. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Why don't you just throw your wrench at me? Okay, let's find another one. Let's find another malicious code. New pairs. Here we go. I'm digging some of this music from Stream Beats. Not that one though. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right song. This is probably my favorite one. It's in my workout list too. Okay, here we go. Brand new contract that just pops up. 32, 33, 34, 35 seconds before it was just deployed. N. That's the launch price. Here we go. Let's see how quickly this can scan. Oh, look at that. Shadow Shield says there's 0 malicious code. Oh, I take that back. There's almost a percentage, but there's a lot of warnings. It's not locked. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. Can multi-blacklist, and if I remember that correctly, blacklisting is shutting down your wallet so you're not able to sell. It's really hard to find some of these out. Like if you're playing with these, oh, look at that. So they must have just made this. No, thank you. Not playing with that one at all. But this is just an example of why you do your own research. Not all the alerts mean the project is bad. I 100% agree with you. So let's see. I know what I'm gonna do. Give me a token. If you guys have one that was old, Like a really old coin that you jumped into. I know one that LDA probably remembers. I don't even think they have it. LY. Nope. Lily. Lily pad, Lily Tilly, Lily golden candy bar times X and what? I don't even remember what that is for the actual code or the contract. What is another stupid Wolverine coin? That was another one. Hey, Lori, what's going on? LDA says hello. Nope. Already saw it, man. Can't take it back. But you said it again. Let's see. Crypto John says, hey, Lori. If I remember this correctly, what is that stupid coin? Wolverine. This one right here was like my first DeFi buy. Where did you come from? There's no way. Let's just extend this out just a little more. What? I might have to check that wallet because I think I still had some in there. And those are one of the wallets that I had that, like, I can't remember who was talking about in Discord, but there were, yes, Wolverine Inu. Hey, LD, hey, John, and hey, Camo. Autocorrect got me. I believe it. This was one of the tokens that was in my very first wallet. And for tax reasons, it kept on accumulating all those stupid extra tokens. And I went to like different tiers because of my taxes. Like 1,000 transactions, then you're to the, basic ones outside the free, and then 1,500, you got to the next one. Well, this was one of the wallets that was like really killing me. And I had this token in here. And I remember I bought some. I got to check this token out. This reminds me of Peepcoin. Because I think I've already said this to you guys. Peepcoin was one that I had. I had like 2,000 of these things. And this was like after my... Oh, come on, don't do that. No. I'm sorry. I messed this up. Peepcoin was one where I bought 2,000 tokens. And if I could do this, let's just see what that would, because I had those stupid trust issues and I learned about profit because of Saitama, because of TARP, because of Advantis. I learned to take profits. And there were some tokens in my wallet that I just said, you know what? Once it hits profit, I just want my money back, and I'm going to practice on taking everything out. Well, that's what I did. Peepcoin went to an all-time high. It was this little small bump, and I took my profits. I was out. Then I remember it was dropping down to this level down here. And I sold them all. Like, I was done with it. I'm like, I'm done with it. I want to, because it was when Quick Intel was coming out with some news. I'm like, I'm going to use that for Quick Intel. And I had like 2,100 tokens. That's dumb. Dude, that's $8,000 From the $100 that I bought into that thing, I made my $50 back. That's not even, I probably came out even because of stupid gas fees. But so Wolverine coin, I remember that had some. Why is that so big? I don't understand. Like, oh my gosh. Profits? Never heard of that. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, if I know when it comes to some people talking about what do you wish you would have learned in crypto, profits is one of the things and that's why when people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that person sold and can't believe this and can't believe that. Or the famous blue shirt telling you, oh, this is a good time to buy. This is a good dip. This is a good dip. So I became kind of paranoid. I even did that to my I have two wallets of quick Intel. I have one in my ledger, or not my ledger, my save file that I leave at home because if something happens, I don't make a quick decision. But then I have one on my phone that I can use just to swap in and out. And I sold. It was the water pump. I did that. I'm like, you know what? There's profits in there right now. I can take that for the water pump and I can put that in the bank, pay for the stupid water pump. And then, oh yeah, of course you were going to say that. That's what she said. What are you, a child? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. I got to look that up now. Okay. I will have to check this out because, oh man, I don't want to open that wallet all over again. There is so much baloney in there. Okay. Here we go. I got a private message. No way! Oh my gosh, how can I pull that up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do I... Oh, do you want me to say... I gotta ask, do you want me to save that so you can use it on your stream? Because that would be great. Like, I cannot... I brought up Lily Finance. And there was some very interesting information. Nothing like this. Nothing like... Cool, the charts went up. There is some more information on that. And if you haven't heard about it, I don't want to jump onto the excitement of LDA and his fun topic he can bring out, because I can rant, but that was one of them. And this is why I don't share things with friends or family, because my dad, he does insurance. And when I heard about medical blockchain, I almost got him into the whole explanation of what the blockchain is. And he's 60 though. It's like, never going to learn that. Oh, he's going to let me do it. Sweet. I forgot about Lily. Well, then you're going to be in just shock and awe when you see this, Lori. Let me see if I can do this real quick. There. Can I actually share that? Oh, I can even do that here. Okay, perfect. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I can't believe this. Like, oh my gosh. No, I gotta do that all over again. Okay, I'm gonna do this anyway. You guys might laugh at this pretty hard. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think nap time is over. Yep. Nap time is over for my little one. Talk about creaky steps. Okay. Maybe he'll let me do it. Lily Finance. Here is the message. April 4th, the beginning of the month. Dear Lillian holders, I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to provide you with an update on our ongoing efforts. We are actively collaborating with law enforcement agencies and eagerly awaiting their actions in addressing the situation. I don't know about that. I'll be right up, baby girl, okay? I'll get you your stuff. Thank you very much. Oh, man. I promised her a cinnamon roll when she woke up from her nap. If you can, LDA, you're going to have to jump on this info because I'll have to jump on it later. Oh, man. Wolverine too as well. Okay. Well, that was my stream. I just wanted to jump on here while it was nap time, and I appreciate everybody who was able to jump on here. But looks like I won't have time to finish all that information. Made whole from what? Made whole? What? No feet pictures. I forgot about Lily FM. Be my guest. Share it. I want to. I really do. But I have a cinnamon roll. I promise. I really got to clear up this whole throat thing because it sounds like I've been smoking for 30 years, which I don't. So I have to go. But I thank you guys very much for joining on. LDA, I'm sure will cover that better than I can. The Lily thing. I guess you'll have to wait. You'll have to figure it out. And if not, you can go to their X page. I'll just send that in Discord. Or LDA can share it in Discord if I don't do it fast enough. But with that being said, you guys have a great day. John, LDA, Lori, and Kyle, and everybody else who jumped on here. I appreciate all the chat and the fun times. So you guys have a wonderful day and be safe.